folks, it's Jessica Leia here.
Hi!
Thanks for joining me today on Me and My Song. Hey, in case you don't know about me much, I was kind of feeling like a rock star that the world chewed up and spat out. See? So I gathered together all the hand-me-down cameras I could find, and I invented this show, Me and My Song, where I could share my music with you because, well, that's all I've ever wanted to do. So I'm gonna meet you right here every week and do just that.
The first week of every month, I'm going to introduce to you a brand new song in the Bra Reveal.
Then I'm gonna sing it for ya.
The second week of every month, I'm going to take that same song to the chopping block, where it's going to get chopped to bits, and we're going to decide what pieces stay and what pieces go before we bring it into a recording studio.
Then I'm gonna sing it for ya.
On weeks 3 and 4, I'm going to take you behind the scenes while we record the basic tracks of the songs with the bands, and then the final vocals.
Then I'm gonna sing it for ya.
So come along! This ride is full of singing and dancing and laughter and love. And I think we can all do for more of that stuff in our lives. Yeah? Yeah. But just like any ride, it's no fun to go alone. So come on along. Let me sing you my songs. Why not?
Welcome
To me and my song. When I came out, I didn't even come out. And it was in the newspaper. Well, you see, what happened was the high school that I used to go to was going to start a gay-straight alliance, kind of like a club, you know. There was rumors that some Christian folk was gonna come cause trouble when some of them gay folk tried to get together and start some kind of gay club or something. And how about that? A friend of mine who was still attending that high school, he called me and he said, hey, could you come down to this meeting and represent? So since I figured there'd be maybe some little bit of action with this whole gay, straight club, I went ahead and called the local newspaper and went on down to that Gay Straight Alliance meeting and nothing happened. The Gay Straight Club got started and there were gay straight people hanging out being in a club together. But the newspaper didn't show up. But she did call the next day and do an interview with me over the phone. If memory does serve, I didn't mention anything of my sexual proclivities in that conversation with the reporter, not at all. But the day that article came out, boy, how do you think that I announced that I like to eat babies and kick puppies? And the next thing you know, the phone's ringing off of the hook. My mom was like freaking out, like banging her head on the table, like, why did you do this to me? Why are you doing this to me? My mom's wonderful, by the way. I love you, Mom. Hi. And my dad was freaking out. He's like, you noticed I removed that rainbow air freshener from your car. We don't need you advertising around here. I'm like, I didn't even think about it being a rainbow air freshener. I just liked the way it smelled. By the way, my dad's awesome. Hi, Dad. Love you, Dad. I wasn't feeling too comfortable at home, so I hightailed it over to my Aunt Dee Dee's house out in Missouri. Howdy, Aunt Doo. I love you. Love you too, Jimmy Wayne. Thanks for your hospitality. Yee-haw! Cowboy Girl is sure getting a lot of the spotlight tonight. I just needed to get out, literally, for a while. I'll let the shit storm calm down. You know what I mean? I never felt like I was gay. I mean, I tried to be, but they wouldn't let me in their club. At first, I tried to be in the straight club like everybody else. But then I was like, well, I dig the ladies. And they were like, you can't be in this club, freak. So then I thought I'd join the gay club, you know, like finally find a place where I belong, my people. And I was like, well, I still dig the fellas. And they were like, you can't be in this club, you freak. So I was like, maybe there's some kind of bi club. And everybody's like, there's no such thing as bi. You're just a slut. So what if I am? And all the meanies in the straight club were like, dyke. And all the meanies in the gay club were like, traitor. And my dickhead brother was like, you're trisexual because you'll try anything sexual. I was like, well, they keep adding letters to that acronym, you know? LGBTQ, XYZ, R2D2, WKRP, and Cincinnati Club. So I was like, I gotta fit in there somewhere. And they're all like fighting for marriage, you know, like equal rights marriage law. And I'm like, screw marriage, marriage sucks. And they're like, Jessica, you get out of here. Is that a little negative? Am I getting negative here? I might be getting negative.
Look out, here she comes, it's Negative Nelly.
Oh yeah? Well, I don't want to be in any club anyway. You can have your stupid clubs. So I don't know actually what I am. Although one day I was meditating and I turned into this blue light that made all of these cool geometrical shapes, and there was other blue light and geometrical shapes, and I was like, there's my people, this is who I am. But I don't think they have an acronym for that. I do know that even those of you who are normal have at least once or twice had the wonderful experience of meeting someone for the first time who establishes the entire summation of who you are based on who they figure you have sex with on the reg. That's slang for who you have sex with on a regular basis. Oh, I'm not sure what you are or who you have sex with, so I'm not sure I can look you in the eye. Anyway, I'm not hating on people. You know I love you. I think, you know, we're all just kind of naturally curious about each other, you know? That's okay. It's all right. I'm not sure why there's always been so much pressure for everyone to figure out what they should be called anyway, or what categories they fit in, and how they should be organized within society. Except to say that it definitely makes it easier for the shape-shifting reptilians to control the masses. I don't need to come up with a name for myself anyway. You all just call me whatever the hell you want regardless. Lesbian, dyke, man-hater, ew, fence hopper, fence hopper. Depending on what day of the week it is, any one of those names might be accurate. Yes. You're a man, butch, gross. What are you? Dyke. Yeah. Hurts your ears, don't it? Mine too. I can't even tell you how many times I've been the victim of a drive-by dyking. Thanks. Thanks for telling me what I am. I was wondering. I appreciate it. Thank you. Bye. I came out a long time ago, and it was a mess. But eventually, my mom called me over there at my aunt's house in Missouri, and she read to me an essay from a class that she was taking at the time. She titled the essay, Sexual Orientation, Nature or Nurture? And she said all kinds of great stuff. But the most important part for me was at the end when she summed it up by saying, really, what does it matter? Nature or nurture? All of these kids are the same little babies that we used to make chicken noodle soup for when they were sick and put Band-Aids on their boo-boos when they got hurt. And what really matters is that we love them. So I knew it was safe to come back home, where I proceeded to engage in a voyage of sex and love, but mostly dysfunction. Yeah. And I would ultimately come to discover that I don't care if you have a penis, or if you have a vagina, or if you have both at the same time. I'm not having sex with any of y'all. You're insane. You're like,
You can't talk to him. You can't be friends with them. You can't do that. I need you. Fix me, fix me, fix me. Please make me better. Fill the hole inside of me. You must love only me. You belong to me. You're mine. Give me your time. My time is your time. Your time is my time. You gotta be with me. You must love only me. You must love only me. You spend more time with me. You love me enough. You care about me enough. I want money.
I like the promise of his long legs. And he was a military man. I crave the wisdom of an older age. I knew he would understand. Love in a young girl's mind. Love for a girl's first time. Love that they call a crime, the forbidden kind. And it felt so fine, but Mama couldn't stand the man. Mama couldn't stand the man. Mama couldn't stand the man. So out you go. Out you go. Out you go. There's plenty of fish out in the ocean. And he was a wild man. He was always causing a commotion. But he could perform on command. Love in a pickup truck. Love to see who would look. Love that they call a crime, the forbidden kind. And it felt so fine, but Mama couldn't stand the man. Mama couldn't stand the man. Mama couldn't stand the man. So out you go. Out you go. Out you go. I like the way she couldn't hide it. She wasn't looking for her man. That was a whole new kind of excited. She knew I would understand. Love in a young girl's mind. Love for a girl's first time. Love that they call a crime, the forbidden kind. And it felt so fine, but Mama couldn't understand. Mama couldn't understand. Mama couldn't understand. So out I go. Out I go. Out I go. Out I go. out I go, 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 out I go.
Hey, thanks for joining us this week on Me and My Song.
Please come back next week as I take this same song to the chopping block to see what stays and what goes before we bring it in studio. And in case you were wondering, you don't have to pay me, but you can. Please do. Seriously. You can donate here over at Donor Box. Give me a tip. Give me a few bucks every month if you like what I'm doing. You can give me as many bucks every month as you want. Really, don't be shy. People who give me a few bucks every month get special perks like free music downloads and a chance to come on the show and extra videos. Yes, money gets special privileges in this world. I'm sorry I did not invent this system. I'm just trying to work my way around it. You can also help me out by buying my songs. You can download them here. You can like, subscribe, share, spread the word, spread the love. But hey, if you don't want to do any of that, or you want to do all of that, let me just thank you anyway, just for being here. That's just the thing that makes it possible for me to have someone to share with.
So really, you're giving me the gift. I can't thank you enough. I can only hope that the gifts I have to offer here bring a lot of love and comfort and laughter and of course music into any and all of your lives. For all who wish to enjoy. This is Jessica Leia signing off. Come back next week and thank you for joining me this week here on Me and My Song. And remember, keep singing your song.
Me and my song.